Eddie Cumberbatch growth operating is a complete scam, and let me show you why. Guys, in the past few weeks, I've seen a ton of people posting videos on YouTube on how you can start growth operating, how you can start getting big influencer clients and make a bunch of money. But let me tell you one thing, guys. Actually becoming a real growth operator is not only insanely hard, but the time, the effort, and everything that you put inside of this, if you were to put it into your own business, you would get 10 times the output when you actually do this growth operating thing. But guys, let me show you why this model is absolutely a scam, okay? So the first problem that you have with growth operating is that the competition right now is insanely high. Right now, influencers are getting DMs by 1,000 different people every single day wanting to help them because they want to be growth operators. But let me also break down to you what growth operating is, okay? A growth operator pretty much is a person that helps an influencer or someone that has a big following on social media monetize their audience by selling a paid community, by selling a digital product, by selling a course, whatever that may be, okay? But they help these big influencers monetize their audience through digital products. And that may be, as I said, a paid community, service, offer, whatever. But right now, what is the problem with this? The first problem that you also may come up with is that the competition right now is insanely high, because this guy right here that has an insanely big following has put out this idea of growth operating literally everywhere. And right now, a bunch of kids are putting videos on how to become a growth operator, how to get clients, how to do all of that. And third thing, which I said before, influencers are getting DMs all day from hundreds of different people wanting to help them do this stuff, okay? And just because of this, it's going to be insanely hard for you to stand out and pretty much just get a client. Second thing is that signing influencers is insanely hard. Not only because of the competition is insanely high, but because an influencer is someone that has a big following on social media. And being that the case, they probably have around at least 10, if not 20,000 followers and even more. And getting a reply from these people when they have a bunch of different DMs every single day, you get the point. It's insanely hard. And apart from also just getting a reply, imagine these big influencers, people that already have a big following on social media, see a DM from a guy that is a total stranger with probably a couple hundred followers, telling them, hey, I want you to pay me because I can create you a digital service and monetize your audience. Like, it's just not even attractive to the influencer. Like, getting a complete stranger to try and monetize their offer when they don't even have a following themselves. How do they know about monetizing an audience when they don't have an audience? It's like asking to a poor person how to be rich. They can't answer you that question. They don't know how to answer that question. You ask how to be rich to a millionaire. You don't ask it to someone that is poor. And the same thing is here. You don't ask someone that has not an audience how to monetize their audience because they've never done it. And guys, let's say, because maybe your client acquisition campaign is good, maybe you have a pretty good network and you can get in touch with these influencers. Let's say you sign a client. The next problem, and the last problem probably, is that you also need to be good at doing a bunch of different things. You need to be good at marketing. You need to be good at sales. You need to be good at creating funnels. You need to be good at creating via sales. And because the actual pricing model of growth operating is pretty much just a percentage of the whole revenue that will come from the actual paid community, service, whatever, if you don't do an actual good job, then because you get a percentage of the whole revenue, you will get a super tiny literally super tiny percentage. And the problem is that, as I said, to have a really good campaign and really have the actual capability of monetizing an audience properly, you need to be good at marketing. You need how to market that service. You need to know how you can sell the service by creating funnels and VSLs and opt-in pages, landing pages, all of that. And if you don't deliver a good job and the product only gets around probably $1,000 in sales, and because you get a percentage, let's say you get 30%, 40%, you only get $300, $400, yes, you still got money. But all the time that you've put into this thing to only get you $300, $400, and then you have to sign new clients, just think how hard this will be. And guys, another thing is that the capability of you to actually sign more clients is limited. You can only sign a few influencers, probably 2 or 3, maybe 4 influencers every month, because it's impossible, literally impossible, to get 20 different influencers monetize their audience when you're doing this all by yourself. And you see, guys, what I'm trying to tell you here, that this model is insanely hard, super competitive at the moment, and it's absolutely not beginner friendly. If you're a beginner and you want to start growth operating, good luck. Good luck, because it's going to be insanely rough, and it will probably take you, I don't know how many months, if not even years, to learn how to do everything properly. And maybe this growth operator model in a few years will not even be a thing anymore, okay? So guys, what I'm trying to tell you here is that the amount of effort, difficulty, and skills required is very, very high. And absolutely, as I said before, not for beginners or not even for intermediates, okay? And guys, from what you can see here from Eddie Cumberbatch, he's making multi-7 figures per year, but he's doing this not by growth operating. He's not growth operating. He's not a growth operator, okay? What he's doing, guys, he's building his following on social media, okay? He built his empire thanks to his personal brand, authority in the space, trust, and credibility. He has an insanely big following of people that like what he's doing, okay? And all the attention and the traffic that he generates from his personal brand are pushed to his personal paid community, where, guys, he makes obviously a lot of money with completely zero time fulfillment, okay? All the attention that he has from his personal brand, from this growth operating tutorial, he pushes it to a paid community where he teaches how to start this growth operating thing, all the stuff. And he only had to make this paid community once, and right now for every guy that actually joins, he doesn't have to do anything. There's complete zero time fulfillment when someone gets into his paid community. And because he has a really, really, really big personal brand, he's making a bunch of money. I think right now this guy is probably making anywhere around 400K per month, which is insane. And the only actual way this guy is actually making money, guys, is because of his personal brand, okay? And instead of you going after other influencers, desperately trying to get a response from them or even signing these people, instead, guys, do this. Copy Eddie and exactly do what he did, okay? First, create a personal brand. Secondly, build an audience. And thirdly, monetize it by creating a paid community, selling a service, selling a product, selling an offer, whatever, but just monetize the actual audience. Exactly what you need to do. Just copy what Eddie did. But the problem with people right now is that they're not willing to take the actual time and effort to create a personal brand of their own because they don't want to show their face. They're not willing to put in the work, but they're willing to try to start this growth operating thing, which is insanely hard to start. And from what I've seen in the space, only a few people are making good money from it, but only a few people. And these guys, what they're doing also, they're creating personal brands around themselves. when they're making these growth operating videos. So probably this guy started by doing growth operating. Right now they're making a personal brand, and in a few months they will be able to monetize that audience and stop doing growth operating pretty much. Okay. And guys, as I said, what you need to do is just literally, instead of doing this service for someone else, do this for yourself. Because when you monetize an audience and the audience is yours, you can keep 100% of the profits. And if you make $100,000, you get to keep $100,000. Okay. So guys, please follow my advice and start doing these things for yourself instead of other people. It's literally the same thing as working a 9 to 5. Not the same thing, but it's similar, because you have to work for someone else. You're not working for yourself here, you're working for someone else. Okay. You're dependent on the influencer, because if the influencer decides to fire you, then you're left with nothing. While when you have a personal brand around yourself, that is going to stay with you until you want to. Okay. There is no limit, no danger of someone firing you and you being left out with nothing. This is exactly what you need to do for the long term. Create a personal brand. It will probably take a few months to see results, but when you start getting results, guys, that's when it's going to be fun. Okay. And if you want help, guys, on how to actually start your personal brand, monetize it, and overall scale your business, okay, you can see the results that we've been getting for our actual company right here. These are all the appointments that we've been getting for the past probably month, because right now we've been able to book a lot of appointments every single month. But I'm not trying to sell you anything here, and just trying to pretty much tell you that if you want help, I know how to do this stuff. And from the videos that you're seeing right now, I'm making a personal brand around myself. I'm making these videos because I want to create a personal brand around me, okay, and not for anybody else. Okay, guys. So if you want help, if you want to actually start a profitable business, get clients, and create a personal brand around yourself and your business, there's shoot me a DM, guys, and I will help you literally every single time. Okay. So guys, I hope you liked the video. I hope you enjoyed everything. It was a pretty long video, but I had to explain all the stuff really in depth, because this model, guys, try to avoid it at all costs. Especially if you're someone starting out or someone that has just started from like a few months, maybe a year, avoid it. Okay. But guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please leave a like and book a call down. The link is in the description. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.